Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are gearing to go for a new armor type that we're going to get. It's unique as well. This one is an enchanted set though. What we're going for is the Daedric Plate. You may have seen this on one of my other series, but since they're actually not collector series, I'm not counting those as showing you where it's at. This is actually a collector series, which will coincide with all my other collector videos. So we're going to go get the Daedric Plate. To get the Daedric Plate, we have to start off in Whiterun, up at Dragonsreach. Now, it's not too hard to do this quest, and none of these armor quests are. They're really small, little side quests, actually. But for this one, we need to go to the back dungeon area of Dragonsreach. This way, you can get to the dungeon in two ways. You can go through the main building, but this way you can get in the dungeon without, say for instance, you haven't done dragons yet, you don't want to start them yet, you don't want to go in and speak to the Jarl first, you don't take a chance by doing this. Come back here to the back area, and over here on this desk, on this table, is a book. And it says, "The bounty for Edward, one of the Crimson Dirks, had been up for about a year. Pretty much every Jarl had a price on his head, but only one of them had to pay it. It was a big deal at the time, but to be honest, I'd forgotten all about it. But then last Sundas, this Khajiit starts barking at the gate about wanting to speak to the captain. He says he's been after Edward since the moons themselves were suckling babes. I told him to head over to the cemetery in Falkreath and he'd find the bastard dead in the ground where the worms feed. I wasn't sure if it was disbelief or disappointment on his face when I broke the news. I wonder if it has to do with the story in the book. If so, I can't imagine how far he traveled to get here, but ever since I lost my small fingers, I haven't been one to count." So there we go. That's the story behind it. And it says "Beyond the Grave." So we take the book and we take the Crimson Dirk's volume. It was written by Gatherers of Coin, which was, if you remember the Crimson Dirk book for Pale Eyes, when the other guy for the Dwarven Plate Armor, he talked about, he was called, that's what his Argonian name was, is Gathers the Coin. So these are the Crimson Dirk books that they're all about, so you can collect those as well. But we're really concerned with just getting the set of armor. So to get there, we got to go to Falkreath, and then we've got to travel a little bit to get to the armor. So going as quickly as we can down to Falkreath, and I'll get to argue with the gates there about whether I've seen a dog or not. He's a freaking idiot. No. Just say no. There's usually one or two of them that will say that. The rest of the guards do not say that. There's only one or two that actually say that. Here, I can even show you. Jump off, talk to this guard, he'll start talking about random crap that they always say. Yeah, see, none of them respond to that. The whole, if you see the dog out here, just so you know, only those one or two. It's usually one or two that are at the gate that will say that repeatedly. But anyway, we are here for the cemetery, and going back here to the cemetery, we will find a spot where we find the dead body of the Khajiit. And this is his note. Take his other stuff as well. I'll leave his armor. I'll take his note. Then we have to read his note. Khajiit finally got a lead on Edward. It seems he and his bandit friends fled north to Skyrim. But when he spoke to the guard captain, he tells Khajiit the bounty on Edward has already been claimed. A ripe old adventurer showed up to the barracks on a horse, dragging the Breton's corpse behind him. They tell Khajiit the body is buried at Falkreath, at the far end of the cemetery in Falkreath. Khajiit will take a shovel and dig him up. After all, there are ways to die and not be dead. Khajiit has heard of potions that mimic death, slowing the heart to barely a beat. If so, then Edward might still be out there. To that end, this one has heard rumors of a bandit wearing Daedric Plate, plying by the blood trade at Knifepoint Ridge. Originally, Khajiit did not think Edward was the type to live in an abandoned mine, but now he is not so sure. Edward may have fooled the guard, but Khajiit won't believe until he's truly dead, until he sees it with his own eyes. So there you go. He saw it with his own eyes and he got killed. So that's the Khajiit. And then there's a letter from Irwan. Dear brother, are you well? I heard this terrible rumor that you had died. You always said I'd be the one to kill you. That wasn't very nice of you to break a promise to your only sister. Unless there's another sister you didn't tell me about. So now you're not only dead, but you're a liar too. Tisk tisk. Anyway, I know you love to read, so I'll keep this short. Let me know if you're not dead, so I can come over there and hug you with my knife. So his sister wants to kill him as well. So Edward's not a nice guy, or just not a lucky guy. So the Khajiit dug him up, and looks like he's up and running around, because the Khajiit claimed that Edward's over here, but he's got a shovel, but there's an empty casket. So maybe the bounty hunter is Edward. I do not know, but we will find out. So let's go back to our horse, because Knifepoint Ridge is not a long haul, but it's further away from here than there. So further than a skip and a jump. I think it depends on if I've marked off any places close by. I can jump to it, fast travel to it, but we will see. Okay, Knifepoint Ridge, no, it's not real close, but Hunter's Rest is the closest place, so we'll go there. One thing I love about Anniversary Edition is all the armors that they added to the game. It really makes it intriguing if you haven't seen them all. Hopefully my collector's edition helps out. But okay, bye there, Mr. Wolf. But Knifepoint Ridge is basically a bandit cave. If you've ever been through the Ebony Mail quest before, it's the same quest along Ebony Mail. That's where you would get it at. I think I've already done the Ebony Mail collection, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, I think I did that already. That's on my list, so. But this is the same location you'll come from Ebony Mail. Only difference is now, as soon as you start fighting with the bandits up top here, there is a big dude's gonna come running out in full Daedric Plate, and it's magically enchanted Daedric Plate. So where's he at? He should be here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Let me make sure I got on my fighting gear. Yeah, I'm ready to fight. He's ignoring me. Oh, you know why? Because I'm a bandit. Bandits ignore me because I'm a bandit, which is hilarious. He just told me he's on my side. I don't know why they attacked my horse, though. That's the funniest thing. I don't know what the thing is with attacking the horse. I'm a bad bandit. Anyway, let's go grab the armor. He's right there. We killed him. We killed him. And this is the armor we came for. The bounty hunter's note. I first met Brendan at Dead Man's Drink. Said it was poetic, given what was inside his bottle of wine. I ain't much for poetry myself. I wanted to know what it paid, and pay it did. I would have been okay with just gold, but instead, I take his armor too. Not sure why he wanted to give up something so valuable, but he said it would help him sell the story. The dead man was no need of protection. I could have reminded him that he wasn't really dying, but you know what they say about a fool and his gold. So we shook hands and downed the drink. The next morning I rode into town with him as my bounty, and sure enough, they buried him in the cemetery, just like they said they would. Back at the inn, I had asked him if he needed me to dig him up, and he said he didn't have to, someone else would. So he was right. So I guess he did get dug up at some point, but that's the bounty hunter. So we'll take his stuff, which completes Beyond the Grave. But it's kind of funny. I'm a bandit robbing bandits. So, but what you get is the boots are wearers are muffled and move silently. The gauntlets are one-handed attacks are 30% more damage, and the armor itself, illusions cost 20% less to cast, and then the helmet gives you 50 plus 50 health. So there you have it, Daedric Plate. So let's go put it in my house. I think some of these bandits, I want to take their stuff with me too, so I'll sell that stuff later. That's why they stopped attacking the horse. Sometimes horses, these horses, they get so damaged that you've got to wait for a minute for them to be able to run again. And there he goes. He basically got to the point, that's why they were walking around. Technically, they killed the horse. Even though the horse did not die, it will stand there. Or eventually, if you leave it alone, it'll walk back to wherever its beginning were. So, I am going to take these people that are dead stuff. Oh, he went over there. Oh, now that he's up again, they're trying to kill him. They're trying to kill the horse. I don't know why the Forsworn are like that too. If you take a horse to a Forsworn camp, they are all bent about killing horses. It's like, oh my gosh, really? Anyway, I'm not going to search the rest of the camp because you guys came here to see one thing only, and that is how to get the Daedric Plate Armor, which is what we showed you guys. So there you have it, Daedric Plate Armor. Let me grab a couple other things while I'm here. Just because I'm still a bandit, so I'm a little bit greedy, so I do want to take what is available. The funny thing is I can wander around and take whatever I want, because being part of the bandit faction really changes what you can steal, or not steal. So basically everything's given away. It's all free. Nobody says anything about what I take, but my horse, I guess, apparently is not a bandit. So, so everybody was attacking the horse. It's pretty funny. Anyway, let's get back to Hinterheim. And that quest is Beyond the Grave. It's not a bad little quest. It's a decent run around real quick to get a set of Daedric Plate Armor, like early in the game. And literally, I mean, you can go out there, you can start this quest at first level. I'm not saying you'll be able to beat him, but as long as you think about how to beat him, you can. So if you want that armor, go for it. It's definitely a great set to have, great advantages to it, everything like that. I'm not going to wear it myself. I'm collecting all these. So we got those up there. I need to move all those down downstairs here too. It's not a bad set though. Oh cool, I can put the Daedric like right next to each other. And just like I said, this is the Daedric set. Go around here to apparel. Boots of Muffling. Boots of Gauntlets of Wielding. Armor of Eminent Illusion. And Helmet of Eminent Health. So you got a really good set of armor there for the low price of go out there and find it. No, it's some pretty good stuff here. Just that's what I love about the Anniversary Edition. It gives you a lot of options to have your character not just wear the same old crap that they've been wearing for since 2011. It gives you the option to have some of these armors that show up in other mods. I'm a big armor fan, so I mean, even outside of the Anniversary Edition, my Legendary game has some really nice armors. A couple that I might add just because they are so cool. But we will see and go from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. I know it's a really short kind of adventure today. Not really too much that I had to do to get it. Mostly just ride down there and pick it, right over there and pick it up. Hold on 1 second. But if you guys have any questions, please post in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll be out here again tomorrow with another set of armor to collect. I think tomorrow's set, there's a couple of these I have to level up to get. Oh, this one, tomorrow's set is actually a little bit different because it's the dragon studded armor called Tilted Scales. But the reason it's a little different is because right now there's another mod that I added that actually covers up the doorway to that set. So therefore, before I play to get it tomorrow, I need to turn off the mod, disable the mod, and play to go get it, and then come back afterwards and do my thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed the channel. We'll see you guys again tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And check out my other collections, because there's quite a few. Some are unique, some are known, some are maybe not known. But I'm definitely going to hit every one of them to make sure you guys know what to find and where to find it. So with that, night, have a good day, and it was a pleasure putting on a video for you guys. Got any questions, put them in the comments and let me know. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.